Well, new this morning, they are some of the most frightening and deadliest car crashes. We're talking about wrong way drivers here. ODOT says the numbers show a higher than average amount of wrong way drivers in the Cleveland area.
Elizabeth Van Mitri joins us live with new technology that hopes to get those numbers of wrong way drivers going in the right direction. And Elizabeth, how are leaders in Cleveland making sure that our roads are safe?
Yeah, they are bringing in this new technology here, this technology that we're seeing in other places already, and it's working. I just want to give you some numbers here. Wrong way crashes themselves, they are rare. They only make up 0.01% of crashes that we see here in the state of Ohio. Here's the thing, they're 40 times likely to be deadly. Imagine this for a second. You're driving down the road, you see a wrong way driver coming your way. You get out of the way, you get to your phone, you try to call 911, figure out exactly where you are. By the time all of that is happening with this new technology, there would already be crews on the way to get this driver turned the right way and slow down. I had the chance to take a look at the behind the scenes of this technology, how it works, and meet the people who are the eyes of our highways.
It's all caught on camera. A car in June heading the wrong way on I-71, going up the ramp on West 130th Street exit. The results? Deadly. A woman was killed, others seriously injured, all caught on camera here and seen by teams over 100 miles away. Today, we're at the center of the action.
Each of these stations monitors a different city in Ohio. This one right here is Cincinnati, right here is Columbus, and right here is Cleveland.
These guys watch all the roads.
Anything in the roadway, from broken down cars to debris, to just anything in general impacting traffic.
And soon this guy, the eyes of Cleveland, will have technology at his fingertips to stop this from happening by having these installed around Cleveland.
How did you guys identify the areas to put them?
So we took a look at all the wrong way crashes that we were aware of from 2016 to 2019. And this area, this stretch of road stood out.
These aren't your usual signs.
The wrong way sign on top here has the small LEDs around it.
And the camera on top alerts those here at traffic management someone is driving the wrong way.
In this case, it's expecting all of the vehicles to cross box 1, 2, 3 in that order. If the cars start crossing 3, 2, 1, that triggers the alarm.
Warning.
Usually, that's enough, like this video here showing the technology being used in Dayton.
The vehicle drives up the wrong way, the lights start flashing around the wrong way and do not enter signs, and that's enough to alert the driver, you're going the wrong way. And fortunately, in this case, it turns that driver around.
If the car continues past these 3 boxes, one of the almost 12,000 cameras installed along Ohio highways will follow the car in real time. When seconds mean life and death, relying on drivers isn't enough.
People are frantic and they give the wrong direction, but we're seeing it live, so we can get that live information and get crews started that way.
This will help us even more with getting the attention of those drivers that are generally severely impaired by alcohol, to alert them they're going the wrong way. The majority of them are not just barely impaired, they're extremely impaired by alcohol. A lot of them happen in the overnight hours. A lot of them happen on the weekends.
The designed with impaired drivers in mind.
One of the things that we implemented was putting signs lower to the ground. We have research that shows that when you're impaired by alcohol, you tend to look down.
Over 24 ramps are getting the upgrades in the Cleveland area, a project you'll likely see in effect by the end of the year.
Now, I did learn some information I thought was really important to share, especially for early morning drivers. Mike, Tiffany, you and I, we are always driving early in the morning. Now, research shows that impaired drivers tend to hug the median, so they tend to be in that middle lane there and kind of stay there. Research shows that. So it may be a safer choice to be in that slower lane when you're driving on the highway, especially early in the morning.
Yeah, great advice. It's a shame we have to think about things like this, but it's always important to be prepared. Thank you, Elizabeth.